Okay.
Not go up to Cyberpunk or something. I kind of want to do Payday a little bit, but I don't know. I'm gonna text Chris, are you alive?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Blood.
See if we can get something together to get going tonight.
We shall see.
But yeah, the Crusade thing
Mhm.
for Warhammer. There's already pre-made items, but you know you can homebrew stuff.
Right.
Tell you what, the book for 9th edition is fucking thick.
I bet.
Because I got both 8th and 9th, and just like, oh my god. They did include They did include story missions and stuff. A lot more. I think they included a lot more story missions, and they also included Crusade. So it's like, oh sweet Jesus.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, and they actually made it where you now have secondary objectives. You no longer have just a, primary objective.
Right.
Yeah, there's narrative play, crusade, order of battle.
Gotcha. Alright, I think I'm gonna play some Phoenix Wright now, so.
Alright.
So I might pop off this voice chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it's like
Okay,
super
bye.
story focused and everything.
And you don't want to hear about punching wizards and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Alright, man. Good talking to you.
I'll
let you know what I found out, though.
you want me to let you know when the Chris answers back or anything?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright.
Talk to you in a bit, but I'll hang out and chat.
Sweet. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. I think I want to put on my beanie. It feels weird. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you know the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. His name's Butts. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Young woman is killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested wasn't the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, and he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Phoenix, we'll get him off on this case. I think, maybe. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, and I don't know where my webcam should be and stuff. If it's blocking anything, I'll move it. Court is now, yeah. There we go. That should be right. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Guy's named Payne. Phoenix, the defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Yes, defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Thought I read over the case report covers so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim of... Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check at any time. Cindy. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model who lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, the prosecutor, black person's generally bad about getting his point across. Defendant, black guy's my friend. My boss on a very good defense attorney. Okay. Mr. Wright, who's the... Cindy Stone. Cinder block, that's funny. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added. Yeah, this is my first time playing. Phantom Faye asked if this is my first time. Yeah, it's my first time playing this. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence during the trial. I will. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Yep. Mr. Payne, this prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution called the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, there he gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Yeah, I'm already really enjoying it. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, when you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. She can arrive home in Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Bunch of simps. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. This Miss Stone. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Objection! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh, Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean? Irrelevant. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Yeah, no kidding. But he does make a point. He apparently didn't know about that stuff, so it wouldn't be part of the motivation for him doing that. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I don't have any more information. I think... Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? So I like that it's Christmas Eve and we got Santa up on the stand as judge. We got Judge Santa up there. The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I felt and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. And who was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Barry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime, okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Well, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? The client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied during his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Further, search for the contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Selling subscriptions. But he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Day before the murder, noon till 6. I'll call the police. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The problem with that is she didn't die then. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. No. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. This is so wit. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Oh, it is? Says, well, Christmas Eve is a holiday for the fandom. Anyway, it is? Well, what's special about Christmas Eve? See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Found the body, I heard the time. Was saying the time. It's probably coming from the television. Couldn't be the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Mr. Vista must have been watching a videotape. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that. Misunderstanding. You just said the power was out! I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. That's right. We cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This is a record that proves it. Yeah, Mrs. Sewit, what you got? What you got? Dude, this is amazing. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. God. The defense has a point. Do you have any explanation for this, Mr. Sewit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sewit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. No, my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sewit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to... No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He used a statue. He didn't use a clock. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What are you with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Defense attorney? Just answer the question, Mr. Sewit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? There's a witness stating the switch need a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? How would he know that it was a clock? That's what I was thinking. It's like, he would only know if he got close. Your Honor, There's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. But the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! I'll prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Entry, please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit. Sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murdered weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh, what's the meaning of this? This is all a baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Alright. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Your Honor, it's definitely clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... Let's on the clock here, now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That is certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Yeah. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of the death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, then you don't have a case. That's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. Since across... There's the royal slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you have your proof. Because she went to Paris. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that everybody can prove my claim without a doubt. Yeah, tough words. Let's see if we can pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard was when you struck her and dead in her apartment was so wrong. For enough you, Mr. Sewit, should I say, Mr. Did It? Dude passed out. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find the culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court to find the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yeah. And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sewit was so common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of the house. That day, Larry went to the victim wasn't home. Well, thanks for the follow, Fleming Duck 56. Larry went into an apartment. The victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sewit let himself to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sewit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in that. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You've fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been on a trial end of such a satisfying note. Seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean... Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Hey, Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Harry Butts innocent. Ooh, a bunch of turkey. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you out of the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? From me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Really, that's kind of cool. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. It's because you're a sucker, dude. Are you sure? Are you so sure? Like, squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. I'm just not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? None of this... Check this out, Larry. It's proof positive you weren't just some chump with her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Yeah, I was gonna say... Wait, yeah. Well, make of it what you will. So, percent thinker, yep. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Imagine giving him the autopsy report. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. How's the audio, by the way? Is it good? Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence. Oh, Phantom Face says he has a replica and can confirm that it is really heavy. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to have one of those. It's a copy of the Thinker in... Is that in the Louvre or is that in, like, Smithsonian? I don't know where that one is. Cool. Really, Phantom Face? Yes, well, thank you. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Says it's in his living room. That's a really cool thing. So is it like a specifically like Phoenix Wright product, or is it just like a little... Or is that just like a replica of the Thinker statue? Not sure if that's called. Sit and learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, his name's Larry, you were saying part of why you became lawyers because of him? Yeah. Part at least. Oh. No, it's a clock and it works. I keep it $3 off. That's kind of cool. Well, I mean, I know the Thinker specifically isn't just Phoenix Wright. Because it's a statue. It's like a real statue, not just a little bitty one. But that's cool. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Whoa! She's flirting with me. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me a..." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Whoa. Yay! Oh, thanks for the follow, Fan of Fate. Let me see my events. Yeah. Spoilers! Yep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I finally up to used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz going on the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to change the clock code out. Sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that evidence? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Ooh, a burger does sound good. Limit 56 says, whenever I make a valid point in an argument, I always slam the point. I started doing that. I was getting into it, man. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5, 9:27 p.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right there, over there. Right? See it right over there. That must be the Thinker. That's all those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cognizant of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho! My dear Miss Fay, I'm so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. No! Red, white, blue. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. I wonder who is that maniac? He said his sister was coming over, so I should go all out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Smell blood. Says someone's in there. Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief to see where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel her when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade, till finally she was cold. Oof. Chief. Started seeing like the building police here. She started on the head with a blown up effect. Probably died instantly. The Thinker. Lying to spin the murder weapon. Yep. Some glass shards here. Must be the piece of glass standing broken in the back of the room. words written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'm gonna call the police. Find out what the girl was doing here. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. Here the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What? What was that? Some scream from outside the window? Staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh, hey, that's cool. Let's tell you check something now. Yeah, I guess Fanafay, that's what Fanafay says, and Pinto says yeah. I guess that's a new thing with this version. The girl just now, where'd she go? Put her right there on the sofa. Oh, hope she didn't run out on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So, Mia's handwriting was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be an evidence used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? Came in, the room was dark. And Sis, who's already dead. Sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep someone evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Oh, he's the receptionist. That's funny. Yeah, it says, I think you present the thing that says Maya. I know, I just wanted to examine everything in the room first. When Mia died, she wrote the message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she just write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Could say that. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Because, you know, private eyes are often called private dicks, and gumshoes is the same word. I mean, that means the same thing. Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person say they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving one inch, okay? Great. Just great. What a name. Gummy! Alright, wait. She wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. Word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note on in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. She was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for the visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Edward is a pretty hard prosecutor to beat. Says Flaming Duck 56. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I think I've seen, like, edits of these, of this particular case. No, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Better give it a try. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. So I think he's the most iconic prosecutor in the whole entire franchise. He's something if he's the one I'm thinking he is. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? I guess his gray hair always so cockyish and wears red. Yeah, the one with like who looks like a vampire, or looked like he's straight out of Victorian England, with a ruffled shirt. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Well, thanks. Thanks, boss. That's what... I know. Can we get some F's in chat for Phoenix's confidence there? Come on. That's what she said. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I think the person did this to Mia. I know. Smile for the camera. Scar monitors the visitor room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro this guy. F, yep. Yeah, I might be thinking of somebody else. Something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium, in training. Okay, cool. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. You said something about that... I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Hear her own voice? Yes? Pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete these things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Everyone says Maya handling her grief pretty well. Yeah, she's like, all of a sudden happy again. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, just remember, that detective took my cell phone. That would, stop us from hearing it. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Conversation I had with my sister recording on my cell phone. Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to think of marking there. So then what did you do when you arrived at the dance? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Now what about the spirit mediums? So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Hey, Phantom Fae. I just checked and Edgeworth kind of has ruffle clothes. We'll see him in a minute. We'll see if I'm thinking of the right person. Fae women, especially the women, have always been sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. So Detective Gumshoe is basically so loosely based on Columbo. The creator is a big fan. I need to watch Columbo. I really like detective stories, and he's on my list of, like, stuff to watch. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something like on that level. But yeah, I cosplay Mia and some other characters you haven't met yet. Oh, that's cool. That's really rad. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me a long time ago. Said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could ask him to represent me? I mean, why not? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. See? Me and Phoenix are sympathy. I guess not. I mean, I know I'm gonna end up defending you, but that's fine. No one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. We're near the receptionist. The big boss is out. She couldn't say when you'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. Sensitive looking mahogany bookshelf fills with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. So it's a potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table of clients. I'm not looking at any case and I'm not mistaken. That light is made of gold, solid gold. Even I can tell that someone here has got money to burn. Alright, I think I've seen everything in here. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's been talking about. But this is filled with police officers. They're all busy with the roof. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that bug guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That, Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Suede Shoes. He's Detective Gumshoe, dude. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go call me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got the business here? You better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm his lawyer. First movie that made me cry. Let's check it out one of these days. His favorite potted plant. Remember this had a bizarre name, but no one can remember. Cordyline Stricta Plow. Who's that? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing is missing Mia. Oh. Sky blue and so am I. There's that hill right across the way. Hotel. But Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. Still you, she might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. 9 o'clock. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this was one trial you aren't gonna win. Why you say that? I've also cosplayed as that plant. Really now? That has to be interesting. Split prosecutors was on the prosecution. Edgeworth? So you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. Doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse. Won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid he's pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is in on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Go back to the law offices. Nothing here. about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? The women in my family have mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, the family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. 30 years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, had to become an independent, or I would lose my powers. Feel bad for her, all by herself on the mountain. So who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use the spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped with the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with a medium had all been carried on in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud. The media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White? Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? There's nothing more to do here. I feel like I've done everything. Yep, that's who I was thinking of. He's got the... Sure. Says, may I? Yeah, you can tell me what I'm supposed to do. Because I'm pretty lost. I have a guide here, but it'd be probably just easier for me to let chat tell me. Need Maya's phone, right? Yeah, the detective has it. Right. I'm an idiot. I was gonna say, I thought I have to give him something. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer? Uh-oh, he's on to me. Oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. Cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone was all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets, right? You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. Already checked the numbers all in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Since you did notice the recorded conversation. Sweet. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Where's June July? Is that her, best friend? Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? You're trying to use your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Oh, wow. You got that right, pal. I'm gonna pay a visit to Miss May. Oh, we got some conflicting things in chat. It says, may I make a suggestion? Shove your badge into everyone's face you come across. Sometimes it's funny. So everyone says, please do not do that. Please, oh, please do that? Okay. Hey, here you go. What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Alright. I don't know if you've heard, but, I'm a defense attorney. Okay, now I need to move. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. Exactly like him. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Humble yourself. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I think this lady needs to find some more pink. You're the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Ah, wine for two, huh? So it's pretty clear for me. I think it's a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. I noticed that's the first thing I was like, glasses for 2. Ah, still seen painting. Wait, should that be a still life? Whatever. One of those still hanging it. One of those is hanging on the wall. I like how sassy he is. Benefe, I mean, a nice heart necklace would accent her neck nicely. Yeah, her neck. Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Same, dude. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Well, I don't know if you heard this, but I can look in that drawer because I'm a defense attorney. Here you go. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness. Just like in the movies. You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Lady, I just showed you that I have a little badge that says I'm an attorney. You know, Yakuza have those things too. Because I know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you have this kind of hat, that's what job you have. You know, like a king wears a crown, a policeman has a policeman's hat, a captain has a captain's hat, etc. And, you know, a dealer has one of those green visors. In Japan, do people just have pins that tell people what their job is? I'll be right back. I am burning up in here. Right in front of me. Alright. Alright. Nice and cozy. Monster. Dude, I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, like I said, they have badges. Yakuza have badges. Must be just like a badge-based society. I like a man with a big vocabulary. I mean, like a big dictionary. Oh, better not have encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well... Thanks. This was pretty clever. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow. Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Hee. You know you're cute when you blush. Maybe this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Hee. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well... No? If you had your little hopes up, you didn't me. Oh boy. She's really stonewalling me here. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage, Mr. May says she doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Cool. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Maybe later. I need to know what's inside that drawer. Not gonna get anything more from that. Seems like Mr. Ghost... Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing out of my throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one who's been looking for me. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Busy? And how can... No one can get in touch with you? Something's the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. By the way, this is one of my favorite voices to do for D&D, so I'm glad I'm talking to this man. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. You... What? I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Fits in well. Well, thanks. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? But anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh, by the way, just so in case you didn't notice, but you totally did, because... Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya's Faye's sister. But Maya trusted she knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. Go listen. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How'd you know Mina Fair? She worked here. a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Yeah. Never looked back, that one. What about that painting in the back there? That's quite a painting. You've noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I've no intention of parting. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I never figured out what Grossberg was afraid of. I'm assuming whoever's responsible for this case is intimidating people. I'm not buying. Jeez. No. I mean, I don't have a confirmation of that, but that's what it seems like to me. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, I want to tell her. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Yeah, he was a mountain of skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Burp. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the safe appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Yep, I'll just go home. Won't play any more of the game, that's it. Obviously, I'm gonna defend her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... No one is sad. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. No, I've been there a long time ago. I become a lawyer in the first place. Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Well, I'm sure it does. It would be kind of funny if you could pick go home and that's like the end of the game, just credits roll. Like you can do in Far Cry 4? 5? One of the Far Cries. I think it's 4. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. The music in this game is so good. That's so kind of you. Everyone says that would be so funny. Yep, I think so. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right? Thank you. Whew, he smiled at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been really bugging me. This was going inside that strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. All right. Just come to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest is currently using the, facilities. If you've got need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come over, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now my time to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Get! You came back quick. Let's go inform you, Miss May, that there's a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Ah, Mr. White. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Never heard that name. That was his name. Yeah, I know. It says, pick what you want most of the time and it won't hurt you, and sometimes a penalty in trial is worth the dialogue you get. Fair. Could it be a coincidence? I'm in that drawer. The screwdriver sticking on that top of it. Now my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. Isn't that technically illegally acquired evidence? Because you don't have a search warrant, you're not a cop. I don't know if that piece of evidence would be viable in the courtroom. Then again, that's kind of a defense thing. I say, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Who are you talking to? Oh, Bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. You both say don't think about it too much. I just have an interest in law. I've watched a lot of, like, police procedurals and detective stories, so I'm like, no, you couldn't use that evidence. And usually you have to turn in the evidence early so that it can be, like, documented and all that other stuff. Usually, not always. If you can grab it and shove it in your pocket first, that evidence is yours. Yeah, finders keepers. That's how evidence works. It's finders keepers. Yeah, this is absolutely who I was thinking of. Courtroom is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'll say first. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our folks witness out, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map at the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death, loss of blood to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to make it be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue, even though we know it's a clock. Says, right? Best OST in any game series. Well, I don't know about that. Undertale's OST is pretty good. Mega Man's got a pretty good OST. Castlevania. There's a lot of OSTs that are really good. Oh, Ori and the Blind Forest too. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene. Who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had, hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people in there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Very moment, huh? Interesting. The very moment, you say. Very well. That's right. You may begin your cross-examination. So they're all close contenders for me? Well, it's like these domestic emotions in these games. Picks are like, yeah, I get that. Let's examine the what? Let's think of... Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Works lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Why would you throw it at... Oh yeah, she's in the... Never mind. Right, she's in the box. Never mind. Something the matter? No, you are. Let's begin my cross-examination. Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call is from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across the crime scene. Okay, impressed. I'm sure it did what's up. Right, please continue. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious of a crime. No, it does have fun about her. She is pretty sick. I know, I'm just... No, just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it, you said it. Exactly about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious? And she sure isn't pink, pal. Dude. Her hair's pink. Her clothes are pink. Well, she's pretty pink. That's all I'm saying. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Pressing does have an advantage. Yes. Yeah. Sure, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. A memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. You did not, I did. It was the victim's. That test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Possible. One interpretation. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know I'm a real embarrassed about I forgot about it, you sir. Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. Yeah, but him. Who, I did. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. He was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Yeah? First died, the victim wrote the killer's name. His whole testimony. There has to be a contradiction. Let's find it. He's expanded face like God, I forgot what a condescending jerk Edgeworth is in this case. My badge. Huh? What does that prove? On a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. I have written is clearly written in blood. Victims. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Right. She couldn't write it because she'd been hit in the head. Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Yeah, this is a video game. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
Stop right there. The witness's opinion is on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. That... Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. That's what he said. It's his whole testimony. Piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the red line was clearly in blood. You prove it was Maya who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Oh, sound pretty confident. This might not be good. The test showed the blood was in the victim's. Blood found in the victim's finger. Freeze down. Yeah, death was instantaneous.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. She was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, is it? Now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. Report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Yeah, you gotta forgive me, I'm kind of a dum-dum. Order, order. The French has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. When exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after, because I got it from Gumshoe. An autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after it had been blown. See these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write my end. That is wrong. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham! Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get the verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attack of the prosecution. Yeah, I'm a sham. This is your sham. The only person who isn't a sham is the judge, Your Honor. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Alright. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. That's the obvious conclusion. Yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Yeah. Poor, innocent girl. I do like that it's not possible to just fail these cases. Like, that would suck if the game just ended. Because I'm an idiot. Part of her is innocent. What is your name, please? April May, at your service. Wink. She levitated her boobs. That was weird. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Oh, where were you on the night of September 5th, when the murder occurred? Yeah, I'm talking about like his ascot in the shirt ruffle. Oh, I don't know. It is actually. Is there not a penalty system in this version? There might be. I don't know. This, like I said, this is my first time playing this, and I've only played this version. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Hee. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel was directly across from the Fay & Company law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Ooh, that's so good. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. One attacker was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. that girl. She caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wait. Well, help me not be an idiot then. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? There's still the procedure. Mr. Wright, I understand you are May a face understudy, will you not? You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Only because I have a feeling Mr. Edward doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin with your cross-examination. All right. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What, that's it? Okay, now you'd be fine. You seem pretty smart. If you want help, say so. I have played this more than I can admit. Okay, I will. I mean, like I said, I've seen a lot of detective stories, so I'm generally alright, but sometimes I'm kind of a dum-dum too. I sort of, you know, had a feel. I sort of I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. See how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Cool girl. Order! Mr. Wright. You've been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? Looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. This one is bulletproof. That's right. Hold that a minute. That testimony stinks. What? I am willing to bet that. Yeah, I bet you're lying. You're telling the truth. Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. I'm about this, I mean. Okay. You had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you'd have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah. She's very... Yeah, you wouldn't have been like, oh, she's girly. It's like, no, she looks like a monk or something. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions that neither of these things. The testimony is bogus, dude. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way in the night of the murder. I do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessarily, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. Stop it. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. They keep saying hippie clothes. She looks like a monk. She looks like a shrine maiden. She doesn't look like a hippie at all. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of... How do you know it's a clock? That kind of statuary clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Hee hee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Let's begin the cross-examination. Yeah, let's see here. Is that right, as in you're right? Or as you look from the helm? No? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right! That's my right hand. Satisfied this way? Please continue. Go the hip thrust ran out first. Do with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. Yeah, I was gonna say, how did she know it was a clock?
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now is quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you're like that. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Lawyer? You just said the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Or...
Objection!
The witness saw the murderer with her very past. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your questions, right? What?
Objection!
No, but the questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. Stop me right there. I have to try a little bit over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know that it was clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been in the law offices of Fay & Company. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee. The law office of Fay & Company, where the murder took place, was very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. Because the clock had its inner taken out because it was a storage place for documents. No, I didn't mean that one. Request. What grounds? This is a trivia matter with no direct bearing in the case at hand. Damn it! No. Because I couldn't have rung. That's what I meant. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. But that clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Let's take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk. What a show you put on us for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness of the clock, then there is no contradiction. It's true. It could possibly might have been emptied before she heard. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Yes, I can. Oh, impossible, of course. Except it isn't. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was moved is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Woohoo! You have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember his evaluations. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Your Honor, I think this would make it clear the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. No, you didn't. Oops, I forgot. Wink. This was made. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yes! The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness that had not seen the clock before. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is stolen swords. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Nice. Excuse is not on sale today. He's really pressing the metaphor, dude. Oh. She turned into Dio. Gono Dio da. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee-hee. Wait. Scary. Dude, she totally turned into Dio. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? She's straight up Dio. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this? Behavior? Okay, this is it. Okay. Sorry. Melissa never held the clock in her hand. However, she had once heard that it was a clock. Yeah, because she had a wiretap. That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Where did the weapon? How would the witness know of this conversation? Do you have proof that you know of the conversation? Sure do. Have a look at this. Ooh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Song is so good. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? I am a lawyer. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Boy. That did it. The court seemed the real Miss April May now. I still want to know where June July is. Miss May. More like dismay. What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Order, there will be order. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped your phone. But wait, I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. I'm happy she looked so bad in this version. I was ready to be lost. No, seriously, she's just Dio. Go, Dio. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you that I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night, right? Well, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know? Like normal coffee, but cold? Dude, I know what iced coffee is. If you don't drink it quick, it melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene of the crime at the time of the murder. I think I'm going to do this chapter, and then I might, I want to get something to eat. I'm kind of hungry. I mean, I have something to eat. I just need to eat it. The witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no more bearing on the current case whatsoever. The testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya May, commit murder. You know they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can let this happen unless I can tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the Finn have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the Helltail Bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've set him quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretap had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May identifies, notice called in question after you examine the bellboy. You would recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Hey, bellboy, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. You can't set conditions like that in the court of law. What should I do? I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. You activated my trap card. Alright, Kyber. Chill out. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Glad that they just had him on hand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yep. Dude, he's even... He even brought his, like, his whole tray. Dude, we could get tea and cookies while we're waiting. Serial summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. He said it looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm really glad they pointed it out. It's like, yeah, we did want to make another sprite with him not holding something. I'm Hell Bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I received a call on Friday in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee that brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Brought it to her, priced the time, of course. Delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. I clean room, I make beds. Says, yeah, actually take the breaks when the game's good. Your voice will think it. That's a good idea. I checked with Miss May and personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, him. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes. What then?
Hold it!
9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. Watching a program on the television, and wished to drink after she finished it. 9 o'clock on the time of the murder. Prior to precisely the requested time. Why would she know exactly when to order it? Precisely 9 then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely so. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy? Tee, I'd like the iced coffee at like exactly 9 o'clock? Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I remember that was to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. An embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. Or a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was that moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy of me. I figured Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. What do you guys think of my voices, by the way? I'm just improvising them on the spot. No. If you have any decency, you'll end this round of tedious cross-examination. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't look this happen, can I? Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? Well, just gonna have to... Thanks. Says Tenderface has good voices. Thank you. I've been a dungeon master for a long time, so I just have built up a repertoire of voices because you don't want every NPC to sound exactly the same. Yes. Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice have gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. All right. This is really it. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. I first thought that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Wait, excuse me? What exactly is a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. What? Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Oh, yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... You're influencing witnesses? He asked me not to mention that if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who's this other person? Simple, it was... the man. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, it's been previously revealed Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself had an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. That bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it. You'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument, but the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. It's interesting that you're a defense lawyer. Like, usually, crime shows are more about the prosecution, it's more often that you play somebody bringing someone to justice rather than defending someone who isn't guilty. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Thanks, man. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. You say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway. Heard they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center right now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. You think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. That's for a full record April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Yeah, the victim dodged an attack and then ran to the work, but she was caught in the truck. I don't know how much good this will do me in all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Alright, have a good Panda Face says time to head to bed. Since it's been up so far, be sure to tweet when you stream and I'll pass it along. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Have a good night. I'm going to be turning in here soon too. Happy holidays. And those links, I have a Discord and it posts as well as that Twitter. Yeah, and the software I use auto tweets and auto post to Discord when I go live, so you can catch every stream. My schedule on the main page isn't right yet because I'm on vacation right now, basically, so I need to adjust it. I just haven't yet. And this will be up on my YouTube too, so if you came in late and didn't get to see everything, that'll be available. I'm gonna edit that tonight before I go to bed. To be continued. Ooh, I can't wait. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Thanks. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up here. You just got to find somebody to raid, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to eat some food and go to bed. And I'm going to edit the video. Well, I'm going to edit the video first, but then I'll do that. But thanks. Hope everybody had fun. And depending on when I get done with the stuff for Christmas tomorrow, I might stream that tomorrow, or it might be the next day. But I'm off all week, so I'm going to be playing this, Terraria, and Yakuza 0. So, look forward to that. So, have a good night. So let's see who we are raiding tonight.